Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday as we are keeping an eye on some snow showers, but note that we have been dealing with a little bit of a quieter snow forecast compared to the big start to the season that we had. Note that our seasonal total is just shy of 120 inches, but we really haven't brought in much over the last month. We had two systems in February that each gave us about 5 inches, and those were the biggest events through the month. And we'll keep an eye as we do have some snow chances around here as we're rolling into our Wednesday morning, but it is looking to be light accumulation as the system is departing portions of the South Central, and we are seeing that our Wednesday morning low temperatures will hang anywhere to just around that freezing mark for our coastal areas, where inland spots are falling down just to around those low to mid 20s, maybe a few teens there possible. Now that snow is going to be exiting, as mentioned, pretty light accumulation for local inland spots. If receiving anything, there has been those downsloping winds keeping conditions a bit drier. But as that system pulls out, there are some switching winds that we are going to see. That's going to push in some quieter weather to end off our week. Keep temperatures mild before the weekend is going to be a bit more active, as we'll bring back to some snow chances, but also pair up with it some cooling potential. So might be able to edge some more snowfall on the board. Right now, not looking to be a big winter storm setup, but we're going to have to keep an eye on those systems. But for the time being, what we're watching is that low pressure system is pulling its way out of the South Central. So some coastal areas seeing some precipitation, but as we roll into our Wednesday, might even be able to get some afternoon sunshine there. And then as we head into our Thursday, we'll continue to keep an eye on those Gulf regions, as there is going to be some steerings of some new lows that will be developing and lifting their way north. But as that lifts north, there's also going to be some cooler air from the north that is going to be descending into those systems. So we'll have to keep an eye on that meetup. Now, as we roll into our Wednesday, we're going to keep a chance for those snow showers on the board. For the most part, again, generally looking to be drier, but can't rule out maybe squeezing out a few of those snow showers, especially with some of those winds switching out of the northeast. Northeast is kind of what's been developing that downsloping for the area. So some switch could always allow for the potential if moisture is there, though again, that clearing is definitely to look to be a possibility, which may be able to see some sunshine there. So we're still just shy of 11 hours at 7:41 for a sunrise and 6:39 for a sunset. We'll see that temperature wise, we are noting that we work into that southerly wind, which does promote some seasonable temperatures, 32 into Anchorage, 34 into Kenai, to 38 into Whittier. We'll head into our Thursday with some partial clearing through the overnight, which will allow for some low temperatures to fall into those teens and 20s. And then we'll head into our Thursday with a quiet day setting up. Again, looking at some of those seasonable temperatures under some southerly flow, but then we are going to be keeping an eye on that weekend forecast where some snow chances will be back on the board, as well as noting that we do have another cooler push that will last into early next week.